Looking at the four major civilizations of mankind, they emerged between 25 and 40 degrees north latitude, at a temperature suitable for human habitation. In this area, the temperature was just right, river flowed, and there was plenty of water, so industries such as agriculture and fishing developed, making it a suitable area for people to live prosperously. The Chinese civilization emerged around the Yellow River, the Indian civilization around the Indus River, and the Mesopotamian civilization along the Tigris and Euphrates rivers.
Meso in Mesopotamia meant between. And in Egypt, Egyptian civilization blossomed around the Nile River. Mesopotamia and Egypt are the birthplaces of ancient civilization, which made progress in various fields, and the development of these civilizations had a great influence on the Greek Aegean civilization. Therefore, human civilization can be viewed as 5 civilizations, including the Aegean civilization, in addition to the 4 representative civilizations. And in each civilization, myths and religions occur in common.
Jesus was born in Bethlehem, in what is now Israel, midway between Egypt and Mesopotamia. And Islam arose mainly in the Mesopotamia region and had a great influence on the Middle East. Hinduism arose in the Indian region, centered around the Indus River, and Confucianism came from the Yellow River. And in Egypt, there was the sun god Ra. Around the 5th century BC, numerous countries arose in the Yellow River civilization in what is called the Warring States period. The Persian Empire was born in the Mesopotamia region. In Egypt, the Kingdom of Egypt was established and the Aegean civilization began to emerge later, centered in Greece. The Persian Empire existed from about the 6th to the 4th century BC and was one of the most powerful empires in the world at the time. The empire was founded by the Achaemenid dynasty and expanded rapidly under the reigns of outstanding monarchs such as Darius I, Xerxes I, and Artaxerxes I. Its territory extended to mainland Greece and western Turkey in the west and northern India in the east. The empire embraced various ethnic groups and religions and was led to prosperity through open governance. They started the Persian War and invaded, hoping to occupy all of Greece, but Greece blocked them and won. Greece fought 3 wars with the Persian Empire from 490 BC to 479 BC and won all of the wars. Through this war, Greece escaped the invasion by the Persian Empire and maintained its independence. The Greek victory was an important turning point in Greek history. By defeating the Persian Empire, the Greeks were able to confirm their power and capabilities. Additionally, the Greeks were able to develop their own culture and civilization while being exposed to the culture and civilization of the Persian Empire. In 356 BC, Alexander the Great was born in the northern Greek kingdom of Macedonia. Alexander the Great showed outstanding military talent from his childhood. After he succeeded his father Philip II to the throne, he invaded and destroyed the Persian Empire. Alexander the Great invaded Persia and created a vast empire that extended to near India. However, while Alexander was returning to Macedonia, he died. Alexander died before the empire was formed, and it soon disappeared. Meanwhile, Greek culture spread east and combined with Eastern culture to become Hellenistic culture. Its representative product is the Gandhara art style, which was born in the Gandhara region of India through its influence on Greek sculpture and various other arts. In the 3rd century BC, the Roman Empire was born under Greek influence. At this time, the empire formed by Alexander the Great was divided into Victoria, Thracia, and Syracuse. In this way, the cultures of the countries divided after the death of King Alexander. Asia Minor and Greece was spread to Rome.
And then there is the area of Bethlehem where Jesus was born. The Phoenicians from Bethlehem went to North Africa and established nations. The most representative and powerful country among them was Carthage, which challenged Rome. There were 3 wars, which were called the Punic War and in English, the Punic War. In what was also called the Phoenician War, Carthage was completely defeated and disappeared from history. Eventually, Rome took control of the entire Mediterranean region. As the Roman Empire became a powerful, unified empire, European civilization developed at a rapid pace. A gigantic Roman Empire was created, unified as one, from the existing North Africa region to almost all of Europe, and present-day Turkey, Israel, and Syria.
Jesus was born in Bethlehem, while the huge Roman Empire was powerfully ruling the surrounding areas. From the start, Jesus was said to be the Son of God who would save us, so of course the Roman Empire could not recognize Jesus. So a situation of persecution of Christians arose. However, a reversal occurred in the 1st century AD. As Christianity spread in earnest, people eventually began to officially adopt it. The 12 disciples who followed Jesus were active in the realm of the Roman Empire. The book of Acts was created in the New Testament, and the Apostle Paul had a great influence on each region in the Roman Empire, where he established churches and sent letters that became Romans, Galatians, and 1 and 2 Corinthians. Despite persecution and oppression, Christianity continued to gain strength, and the Roman Empire eventually surrendered, issuing the Edict of Milan in 313 and establishing itself as the state religion of the Roman Empire. People living in areas of the Roman Empire came to believe in a religion called Catholicism, which unconditionally followed Jesus.
At that time, Rome, Italy, which was the heart of the Roman Empire, had a person called the Pope. The place where this Pope resided was a country called the Vatican City. In the 4th century AD, the Roman Empire was divided. The starting point for the division of the Roman Empire was the nomads who started from Central Asia. As the Huns of Central Asia continued to advance south and put pressure on the Germanic tribes, the Germanic tribes began to enter Western Rome. Germanic peoples often found employment as soldiers in Western Rome. However, after getting a job as a soldier, they continued to be promoted and became high-ranking generals. The original people of Rome were Latins and Celts. As Germanic peoples continued to arrive, the Vatican, feeling a sense of crisis, moved east to Avignon, France in 1309. What is now Turkey was the Roman province of Asia Minor, and Constantinople was its capital. When the Roman Empire was divided into the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire, Constantinople became the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire. It was said that the Eastern Romans brought the original culture, so they called themselves Eastern Orthodoxy. The existing Roman Empire was destroyed by another group called the Germanic tribes. Fortunately, the Germanic tribes that occupied the Western Roman region accepted the Christian religion. However, a problem was that the Germanic peoples, or barbarians, wanted to believe in Christianity, so they created icons such as the Virgin Mary as symbols to make it easier for them to believe. In the 11th century AD, Islam was founded in what is now the Middle East. The religion has played a role in the creation of empires. Religion can provide a sense of unity and purpose for a people, which can be helpful in building and maintaining an empire. Religion can also be used to justify military conquest and to legitimize the authority of rulers and justify violence and oppression. An Islamic civilization emerged next to the existing powerful Christian civilization. As the Germanic peoples came to Western Rome and occupied all of Europe, including present-day France, Spain, and England, the Holy Roman Empire was created in what is now Germany. In reality, it looked like a divided country, but they claimed that they were the Roman Empire. The Holy Roman Empire, including present-day France, and the Kingdom of Castile, Spain, continued to be part of the Christian civilization after the fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 AD. Eastern Rome had the Byzantine Empire, which encompassed what is now Greece and Turkey, and to the southeast of the Byzantine Empire, Islamic civilization such as the Seljuk Kingdom, the Fatimid dynasty, and the Muravid Sultanate were formed.
The worlds of Christian and Islamic civilization were in conflict during the Middle Ages. This conflict was due to a number of factors, including religious differences, political rivalries, and economic competition.
One of the most significant areas of conflict between the Christian and Islamic worlds was the Iberian Peninsula.
In the 8th century AD, Muslim armies from North Africa crossed the Strait of Gibraltar and conquered most of the Iberian Peninsula. This conquest posed a huge threat to the world of Christian civilization. The Muslim conquest of the Iberian Peninsula had a profound impact on the region. The Muslims introduced new languages, religions, and customs to the peninsula. They also built new cities and mosques, and they transformed the Iberian Peninsula into a major center of Islamic civilization.
The Christian kingdoms of northern Iberia eventually managed to halt the Muslim advance, and they began to reconquer the peninsula. The Reconquista, as this process is known, lasted for over 700 years, and it finally ended in 1492 with the Christian conquest of Granada, the last Muslim kingdom on the peninsula.
The conflict between the Christian and Islamic worlds on the Iberian Peninsula was a complex and long-lasting one. It had a profound impact on the region, and it shaped the course of European history. The Mongol Empire suddenly appeared in the 13th century AD, but disappeared shortly afterwards. The Mongol army was notorious for being cruel, refusing to surrender and mercilessly taking the lives of its enemies. There will be a continuation of the story about the Mongol Empire in a second part. Thank you for watching the video, The Long History of the Human Race, Part 1, provided by History and Current Events. Gina, Bella, Cindy, Helena, and Tony have contributed so far as narrators. Thank you.